Good morning! Today we're going to talk about how do I survive working 14 to 16 hours a day. Yeah. Intro! Number 1. Stay focused, but allow yourself to change context often. What I mean by this is, it is not good to change from problem to problem every 30 minutes to an hour just because your brain will scramble like an egg and it won't be that tasty. But instead, take your day and break it down into 2 major problems to solve rather than just one or many. In this case, maybe work on one problem for 8 hours of the day and work on a second problem another 8 hours of the day. These problems shouldn't relate to each other because at the end of the day, you don't want your brain thinking that it's the same problem because then you'll get exhausted and just don't want to do it anymore. Number 2, make sure to take coffee breaks. This doesn't necessarily need to be actually drinking coffee. It could be drinking tea, it could be anything you want. As long as it's only 5 to 10 minutes because you don't want to waste your time doing other things. Ideally, what you want is your brain to be looking forward a little break and therefore you work harder to get that break. So it's sort of like a reward onto yourself. 3, take lunch and dinner breaks very seriously. This means do not eat through lunch, do not eat through lunch. This means do not work through lunch, do not work through dinner, and actually take 30 to an hour to eat and do something else. Something completely different. Maybe you want to watch your favorite anime. Or maybe you want to watch your favorite episode of something else. Just make sure that it's 20 to 30 minutes to an hour of eating lunch and dinner with your spouse or somebody else or just yourself enjoying that moment that has nothing to do with work. Because at the end of the day, that's what's allowing your brain to recharge. Or you could take a nap if you're a nap taker. I personally don't like naps. People say I'm weird because of that. But that's okay. 4, help other people out. This means being a leader and not solving other people's problems, but instead helping them unblock themselves so that they can be self-sufficient. This allows you to do 2 things. 1, it allows your mind to sort of take a mini break of what you're doing and change context, and you're training yourself to change context, which is necessary for a professional career. And 2, it allows you to set yourself up as a leadership person in your company. Therefore, it's like a win-win. 5, rinse and repeat. Yes, I'm telling you, rinse and repeat. Keep doing this over and over and over and over again until it becomes muscle memory. And then at the end of the day, you won't go to watch TV or go into social media and get into this wormhole of craziness and then suddenly you lost 6 hours because you're in TikTok. But yeah, this will allow you to be more efficient. It will allow you to get more stuff done. And at the end of the day, it will allow you to just be better at your job. That's pretty much it. These are 5 things that I constantly do to keep myself working 14 to 16 hours a day. And then of course you have the occasional day or 2 of break where you only work 10 hours a day. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining me. Make sure to subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you next time.